been 200 years since the fall of America. Our cities are now surrounded by walls for our protection. But the issue with walls is there's no more room to go outward. We have been experiencing a food shortage for the last 10 years. There have been riots, murders, looting. It has been hectic. As an agriculture specialist here at Frontier, I have been tasked and assigned with planting arable fields outside the wall. Can we save this city? Let's find out. Well, hello and welcome back, everybody. We are here on Operation Saving Frontier. This is episode 6, and I think I might be participating in some illegal activities this episode. So let's find out. Well, you may be wondering why everything's green. After I left y'all there a second ago, I had a little meeting with the food factory, and they told me that the prices have went way up inside the wall, and they are willing to pay me extra to make a delivery here in the middle of the night. Of course, this is illegal, and I am going to be bootlegging to help Frontier. Now, I wish the night vision goggles worked while I was inside here, but I guess they don't. Fun fact, driving with night vision goggles is a little difficult. There's really no depth perception to it, but I mean, you get used to it if you've never done it before. My personal favorite is actual thermal. I preferred the thermal goggles or scopes more than I did the night vision. We're gonna load this up completely full with canola. We planted that canola field for the food factory. I honestly kind of forgot all about it until he stopped by asking about it. So we're gonna fill this all the way up 200,000 liters, and he's gonna give us a lot better deal than we could even get at this sell everything that we have. But the thing is, even with the better deal he's gonna pay us, it's still a lot less than what the mayor raised the prices to. So I saw that coming. All that corruption that's inside the wall there is getting out of hand. We might have to do a little more than grow fields just to save Frontier. Looking like a revolution might be happening. Might be a little hard to tell, but I'm gonna try to use that little side entrance we've been using. Hopefully it's open. I've never tried to drive through it at nighttime, but we'll find out in a minute. Looks like over here at gate 2, this is the one I've been using, kind of a side entrance I've been using to go in and out to basically save me some time from going through the checkpoints. I mean, they opened it up during the day for me, but I guess at nighttime they closed it down. And they do have security cameras up there watching, so I did turn off the lights and went to night vision goggles. I think there might be a way in down there past right around the corner of that wall there. I'm gonna drive over there, check that out, and we'll see if we can make it in. Yeah, I really don't know why this is not secured better, but the train does roll through here, and it is pretty open. From what I understand, I've heard a lot of people sneak in through here. This is the way they've kind of gotten to Frontier. But I mean, we are kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's not like we got to worry about people walking in all the time. But let's go ahead and try to get inside there, keep the lights off. I mean, they do got these areas pretty heavily guarded with security cameras, if not people nearby, but I don't know. They don't got no guard station set up here. Oh, there's a train. Oh man, that was about to be bad. Okay, let's get over to the food factory now. Hopefully we have no other issues. I'm gonna turn the lights on so I act normal, act like I know what I'm doing. As you can tell, it's kind of dead out here on the streets. Hopefully I'm allowed to be out here driving at night. I never really drove at nighttime now that I think about it. Well, as you may be able to tell, I didn't make it very far. Turns out you're not exactly allowed to drive around town at night unless you got one of the jobs that require you to. I mean, I don't think I necessarily do being a farmer, but I told them it was an emergency and I ran out of chicken food for my chickens. Something happened. I don't know. They just were going crazy out there in this barn, and told him I had to rush into town to get a large delivery of chicken feed. And he didn't really believe me. I told him to take it up with the mayor. I told him I'm running Operation Saving the Frontier right now. So he said he's going to take it up with the mayor in the morning, but no telling whether or not that's going to come to backfire on me, but we'll figure it out whenever we get to it. He gave me a little permit saying I can drive around at nighttime, and if I get pulled over again, that will just hand that to them. Basically, he's taking care of it. Here we are now over here at the food factory dropping off all the canola. The owner is here also helping me out, and I told him to turn off all these lights, but I guess he can't. There are a few people in there working right now. Hopefully they don't come out here. They are pretty excited to get all this canola though. It's going to help them quite a bit with their production, and I mean, it's a lot cheaper. But I made $313,687 plus a $31,965 environmental score reward. So good money for me, and I'm helping him out, which is great. I'm just gonna head back out the main gate, that way I don't seem like I'm doing anything else illegal. I guess the best thing to do is just act natural, act like you know what you're doing, and yeah, we'll see what happens in the morning whenever the mayor probably comes by and asks me what the heck I was doing. I think I got a good excuse for why I was at the food factory, but we'll see if it's good enough for him. I got cameras all over this place. Hopefully we can get away with this. Well, it's almost 10 o'clock in the morning, getting some knock at the door here. I think I know who that is. I kind of slept in. I mean, it was up pretty late. Let's see if I can get rid of this guy. Well, that went a lot better than I thought it would. He asked me what I was doing, obviously, in the middle of the night. I took him out there, showed him some issues with the chickens, and something was going on with the food. There was something inside the food, not necessarily the food got stolen, I guess, or they just ran out. There was some sort of bugs and pests all throughout the food, so I had to replace it, and they were just going crazy. They woke me up all the way from that chicken inn all the way over here to where I'm sleeping at. And I don't know if he believed that really, and then he started asking why I was at the food factory. I told him they had some chicken food for me, some leftover wheat from some stuff. They were going to help me out. And then, of course, he wanted to know what I was doing to help them out. Camera showed I went in with a load of something in the back of the trailer, came back with a little bit in the back of the trailer. I told him it's none of his dang business. Nah, I told him it was just a little trade. Called the owner of the food factory and he told me we could do a little trade. He needs some canola pretty bad. I needed some fresh chicken food here, and I need these chickens for the VIP contract that the mayor has me doing. So he kind of backed off me there since he knew I was working towards that. I was a little upset, and I mean, I told him I didn't break any of the rules he set forward. I didn't sell to them. I just did a trade. So he basically told me I need to stay outside the wall. Don't be going back in there anymore. And that's not good. I don't like that at all. Also, he was asking me how I got inside the wall. Because I decided to go outside the gate on my way out, and they didn't have any footage of me coming in the gate. I told him I came in through the gate. Guess something must have happened with the security cameras. Maybe he bought that story. Maybe they got issues with security cameras that I don't know about, but I think he bought it. He's off my back now. He's gone. He didn't seem too mad about it. Seemed like a simple trade. And then he was asking for me to send in the levels of crop that I have from my last harvest, which, as you know, are not good because we just got rid of 200,000 liters. So I got to send those numbers over to his office later today, and he told me to bring the numbers over. So I'm going to go over there, check the fill levels, see where we're at right now. Tell him we ain't got much. Of course, I'm going to give him a little bit of a fake number, but I'll tell him the harvest was horrible. I don't know. Just tell him the crops ain't growing that good out here. We'll see if he buys that. We are at 23,569 liters of canola. And yeah, that's not looking good. I'm going to head into town, meet with the mayor real quick, and see if I'm still alive. Well, that meeting went a lot better than I thought it would. I mean, a lot better than I thought it would. Mayor, he's definitely upset at the low levels there. I told him the ground out here is not very fertile. It's going to take a couple of harvests and to actually get some good yields off these fields. And he bought it. I mean, yeah, he bought it, I guess. Maybe. We'll find out if I survive the night, I guess. Now we're heading back into the farm now, and I got a field to harvest. Let's see here. Right up here, straight ahead, is the sorghum field. And I did talk to him about that because he told me to not go inside the wall anymore, but I'm supposed to make a delivery of this. Let's take a look at that. Supposed to deliver 10,000 liters of sorghum to Johnson's Farmers Market. He told me I can do the VIP order contracts. That's the only time I should be coming inside the wall, and never again at nighttime. Any emergency like that should be able to wait, and he actually gave me his personal number. I guess all the money I'm making him is kind of making him like me more, maybe. I don't know. I mean, he did seem pretty generous. Well, a harvester's off and going, and there is no swath dropping with sorghum, so a little downer there, I guess. Kind of hoping I could get a little more straw, but oh well. I'll get the sorghum, get it delivered, and then we will be done this year just in time. Coming up on this deadline, supposed to have everything delivered by next month for that level 1. Take another look at that. So this year I got to do the level 1. Next year I got to have the level 2 complete, and then year after that level 3, year after that level 4. Now I will most likely begin some of these done early. This level 2 one I could probably hopefully finish before the deadline next year. And I'm going to go ahead and start working towards this level 3, as in I'm going to be planting some barley and some soybeans. Here we are with our harvest from the sorghum. We got 67,000 liters. We're heading in town right now to sell it to the farmer's market. I did call the mayor, let him know I need to come into town to complete that contract. It is sorghum over to the Johnson's farmer market. Only 10,000 liters, but he doesn't need to know I'm probably profiting off the rest of it. I should probably just sell 10,000 and save the rest of it for best sell time, but I'll go ahead and sell it all now. I can use the money. Just pulled in now, got done talking with the owner there. He told me to pull around back and unload. There's some special music kind of playing here. Hopefully it doesn't get flagged on YouTube, but we'll find out. Current VIP order was completed. That's $28,100 from that. And now this harvest income was $41,763 plus a $4,272 environmental score reward. That's pretty nice. We are now on to level 2, which is due in September of next year. But there's an issue here that I just noticed that I'm going to need to address, because if I don't plant something now, I won't be able to complete the contract in 2 years from now. Well, actually, you know what? Might I not even be able to complete the contract 4 years from now. Well, that's all the time we got for this episode. I just really want to thank you all so much for stopping in and watching. If y'all haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to drop them down in the comments section. They are always welcome and very much appreciated. And until next time, y'all take care.